Hi there, it's Jay from I Wonder UK. It's Saturday, November the 19th, 2022. Just taking advantage of the break in the weather and getting back out there again. Just coming out for a little afternoon for a few hours and exploring Talland in what's becoming a little series, to be honest with you. But Talland Bay on South Cornwall. It's about 2 to 3 miles to Pulperro, perhaps something like that. And I'm just coming back out to have another little explore around. Looking across Talland Bay, look at centre of the screen as I come through now. It is possible to climb around those rocks and get to the other beach in centre of the screen now in the distance when the tide is out, but don't get caught out. If you do get caught out, you can come back round the road. Centre of the screen now, with the lady with the pink wellies on is going across those rocks. You can go across when the tide's out. It's actually on the way in at the moment, but if you get round to the other beach and the tide comes in, you can just go back up and walk along a little B road to get back to this bay. I'm walking west to start off with, towards Pulperro, but just looking back to Talland Bay from here, you see centre of the screen now, that'd be Rame Head, and you may just be able to see Salcombe. From here you get a better idea of what I was talking about before, how the beaches connect. The white building centre of the screen now is the cafe, and you can see the hedgerow running along. That's a road, but you can walk along the rocks through to the other beach there where the other white building is, to another beach. Like I said, it is November. You can tell the winter's starting to come in because this track's getting very muddy nowadays. When I walked through here in April, when I was doing the Southwest Coastal Path, this was very civilised, nice and dry. From Talland Bay, heading towards Pulperro, starts off really civilised with a tarmac road, path. But then it does get to these stones, which is beautiful, but they can be slippy. I'm not trying to put anybody off, I'm just making people aware of the terrain as you come through this one. Approach Pulperro, just a little bit to the west now. You can see in the distance there, the headland out there is Dodman Point, just to the west of Mevagissey. Walking in the Eastely direction now from Pulperro, but it seems to be clearing a bit, and the views out across the sea are fantastic. I said before, the path's not gnarly, but you have got some ascent and descent. I'm descending on the way back, and this is a mud track with not much to stop you going over the edge if you were unfortunate. And then we get back to the rocks, which are slippy. Just a heads up. Lucky with the weather again. I've already taken my top off and down to just a very thin fleece. So, yeah, I know. Lucky. Well planned, I'm not sure. One or the other. If you have any life left in your legs, come down these steps from the previous picture and lead you to another different view of the bay. The path leads you down this outcrop of rocks, which I imagine when the water gets up a little bit, it's quite spectacular to be hitting these. Just walking down this little road that I said joins the two beaches at Talland Bay. If the tide comes in, you can always just cut through this little road, but the tide has come in, so I'm walking around this way, so I'm travelling east. I had a thought this would be a lovely little walk. Paul to Loo, I would guess, and it is only a guess, about 5 miles, but like I said before, there's a little bit of elevation, but nothing too gnarly, and it's got some great views out there. This is the other end of the beach at the east end of Talland Bay. Views back. Quick little spin round. Someone collecting sea glass there. And steps going out, heading towards Loo. Going up the hill there. Just love the sound of running water. I think that may be being optimistic. I love cycling, but I'm not sure I've had to cycle up that anyway. Heading east from Talland Bay towards Loo, there are some steps, but there's not that many. It's just to gain that little bit of elevation straight away. As always, don't forget to take a little break every now and again and look back and see how far you come. Always rewarding. I always forget to ask, but if you could, please push the subscribe button just down about here. I think the little red button. Really appreciate it. There are slips and the path is a bit muddy today, but it shouldn't bother anybody if you're getting out there and let your brain breathe. But this is framed nicely just up ahead behind these people. It's Rame Head, which is another fantastic walk. I did a video on it, round Rame Head to Cornwall. Love, even though you're following a contour, every 5 minutes or so it just breaks out into another view. I haven't said this in a while, but look how clear that water is. It's hard to describe or capture, but it's crystal clear. As you come up the hill from that little island, the little slope comes up and then you get your first view of St George's or Loo Island. By these gnarly looking rocks here. Loo Island there, and from the sharp rocks on the previous bit of video, literally following the path round, goes up slightly and then follows the contour around, and we're about 1.5 miles, maybe 2 miles to Westerly. I'll try and zoom in on now. So part of the path is muddy, but I think that's part of the point. You are going to get muddy boots, but that's like a badge of honour, isn't it? That's the point of getting out. Feel like you've done something. the wind's getting up now and I'm heading back to Talland Bay. Got nearly as far as Lou, but I was only out for a little stroll today. Thankfully, my girlfriend Elle was collecting salt glass, I think it's called, down on the beach of Talland Bay, so I took the opportunity to come out. I also like to encourage others to get out. Give yourself a couple of hours and just let your brain breathe. And it's beautiful out of here any time of year. Thanks for joining me. Please take a look at some of my other videos. And again, sorry to keep asking, put that subscribe button in the corner there. Thanks a lot. This is Jay from I Wonder. Join me again. Hope you got something from it. I'm out of here.